17 NFL Power Rankings are here. That means week NFL 17 is just around the corner. We have some risers and we got some fallers. We got some people that are saying, oh, baby, look at my rankings. And the teams are like, oh, man, look at my rankings. We do have a team that has fallen completely off the list and two teams that are new on the list this week. Wow. Can this get any more crazy? But first, and now, Mike's thoughts. The Denver Broncos have officially benched Russell Wilson. The Denver Broncos want to move on from their $250-some million dead cap hit, and they're going to sit that man on the bench. Coach Sean Payton says he is not happy with the way the offense has been moving. My guy, you guys have gotten 23 points versus the Patriots, 17 versus the Lions, a very, very good Detroit Lions team, 24 versus the Chargers, 17 versus the Texans, 29 versus the Browns. Yes, those Browns. 21 versus the Vikings, 24 versus the Buffalo Bills, 24 versus the Chiefs. Like, what do you want? Like, do you want them to put up like 187 points a week? I mean, I understand you do not like Russell Wilson. I understand it. Guys, Sean Payton does not like Russell Wilson at all. I don't know why, and quite frankly, I really don't care, to be 100% honest. But this offense is not your problem. This offense is putting up points week after week after week. But yet you want to bench him because you're on a 2-game skid? A loss versus a very, very good Detroit Lions team. And a New England Patriots team that's fighting for their coach. Fighting for their coach's job. So, Sean Payton, Russell Wilson, you all need to figure yourselves out. I mean, to be 100% honest, I'm happy you sitting the man on the bench. As a Chiefs fan right there, Chiefs Kingdom, baby, I am happy you're sitting the man on the bench. Waste all that money. I don't care. You guys are up and coming. Shit yourselves in the foot by sitting $40 million on the bench. Please do so. Please do so. Like, I don't care. I don't care. But seriously, Sean Payton, Russell Wilson is not your problem. Maybe it's you. Maybe people just don't like you. Right? Look at the Las Vegas Raiders. Same exact team. Pretty much the same exact defense and offense being ran and schemed. Bring in a new coach, get old Josh McDaniels out of town. All of a sudden, they're a damn good team. Possibly a top 10 team. Possibly. So maybe it's just you, my man. Maybe it's just you. Guys, in the comments below, who is to blame for Denver Broncos' last 2 losses? Is it Sean Payton or is it Russell Wilson? Cue that intro. Are you ready for the best damn NFL show on the planet? Man Hour Nation, rise up.
You don't want to be every time, no. I would like to personally welcome you to Man Hour After Dark. Say that then. While I bring you the host, Mike, Buck, and Cone. You know who's coming to the stage. Sports talk than what you about to hear right here. I second that.
Go. You know that it's us when we talking about sports. Giving you facts on the field to the core. Tune in, we need the support. 1 hour too short, still listen some more. On all your stations, not dropping no music. Stripes like Adidas, but Nike just do it. Down 4 in the 4th, we go for the win. Michael 2 seconds, we taking it in. Buck, Mike, and Combs, you know what's going on. Man, now we're After Dark, no LA, we the big spark. No 4th and inches, won't cut you short. Got the best talking, it's all sports. Buzzing more than buzzer beaters. We coming live all through your speakers, go.
And what is up, Man Hour Nation? Michael Blackcasher here with the Man Hour. Be sure to head over to manhourradio.com. Check out the blog section. Check out the merchandise section. But of course, most importantly, check out all the brand new merch and news that is happening over there at manhourradio.com. Check it out, check it out, check it out. But we do got my man Huffy in the chat. He says, what is up, Man Hour Nation? What is up, Huffy? Huffy is still thinking that he can get some time off work. Huffy is still thinking that he can do whatever he wants because end of the year. I just had a baby, so I'm just going to hang out. No, but congratulations to my man Hoffy and his beautiful wife. They have welcomed their mini-me into this world, and I couldn't be much more happy for my man. We're going to have to put some J's on those kids' feet, Hoffy. Sydney's like, hey, we going to send you some J's, man. We going to send some J's. We're going to put some J's on those feet, some blue and yellow J's on that man's feet. But Hoffy says, if he is unhealthy and fails a physical at the end of the year, he is still due $39 million. Ouch. 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 Guys, honestly, the Denver Broncos are in financial hell at this particular point. And honestly, I do not know what... was it John Elway? It was some... I can't remember who the general manager was at that time. But Nathaniel Hackett and the general manager for the Denver Broncos last season, or was it? Yeah, it was last season, basically said, you want to fire us? We're going to screw you guys for the next 8 years. 8 years, we're going to put you guys behind the 8 ball. There is no question about it. And Hoffy says, I already got 3 pairs of J's, but no yellow and blue pair yet. Isn't it weird, guys, that how we like deck our kids out in like these amazing shoes and shirts and everything else, but yet they wear them for like 2 weeks and they're too big for them. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But guys, it is Wednesday, December 27th. Our 3 p.m. show, we have a couple more 3 p.m. shows until we're going back to the 10 a.m. thing, and then maybe some things might be changing. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned for some time changes possibly coming here on Man Hour. We'll definitely post it and let you guys know as everything comes first. But we have to welcome or thank our sponsor of today's show. It's All J Steel. AllJsteel.com, guys. This is a steel company based out of the beautiful Chicago, Illinois. And our man's a big Cincinnati's fan, guys. So if you guys are in the Chicago area or the surrounding area and basically need some steel work done, contact alljsteel.com. They strive to create a more diverse and inclusive workplace to produce effective and efficacious in support and growth all of success. So guys, be sure to check out alljsteel.com for all your steeling needs. But it is time for some Week 17 power rankings. It is time to put some teams up there that have been doing some damn good things. And this first team, coming in at number 10. This team I have been on this team since the beginning this offseason. I thought they were going to win their division. I thought they were going to make some noise in the playoffs. I mean, it was no Super Bowl run by any stretch of the imagination, but a playoff berth, a division championship, possible first-round win. It was all in my realm of speculation there. But earlier in the season, about week 5 through week 9, they went on a 4-game skid, losing to the Lions, Falcons, Bills, and Texans. I'm like, oh, shit. This team is done. But the last 4 weeks, they have 4 wins over very good opponents. The Jaguars, Packers, Falcons, and Panthers, 4 straight wins. And that coming in at number 10 are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, guys, right now are a team that's sitting in first place in the NFC South with an 8-7 record. They could end the season with the winning record at 10-7 if they beat the Saints and the Panthers, respectively, in the upcoming weeks. Now, right now, the division is in their hands. All they have to do is win one more game, and bada bing, bada boom, that division is locked up. And when we look at it right now, they would be a 4th seed in the NFC, potentially playing the Dallas Cowboys. Now, do I see them beating the Dallas Cowboys? That is a story for a different day. But as of right now, guys, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are a team that is playing some really, really good football right now. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are a team that I wouldn't want to play. If I'm the Saints, I don't want to play the Buccaneers right now. If I'm the Panthers, I don't want to play the Buccaneers right now. If I'm the Dallas Cowboys going into this week, I don't want to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers right now. They are clicking on all cylinders right now, and they could win 6 games in a row to end the season. Think about that. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers lost the greatest quarterback of all time last season due to retirement. They bring in a Baker Mayfield. We don't know what this guy's going to do, so Baker, here's $4 million. Just don't suck, right? Many people thought they were going to be tanking for a quarterback this season. But I told you guys, this team is good. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are coming in at number 10. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers sitting at number 10? We got my man Arthur Brown. He says, put some speak on the Dolphins' name, baby. Stay tuned, Arthur Brown. Stay tuned, my man. You might be pleasantly surprised of where your Miami Dolphins are sitting at. But they're not sitting in at number 9, because number 9 is a team that we thought earlier in the season. Are they taking for a quarterback? Right? They're just not doing very good, right? But they have won 5 of their last 6. Their only loss coming to the Baltimore Ravens, and as is coming in at number 9 are the LA Rams. Guys, the LA Rams have beaten teams like the Seahawks, the Cardinals, the Browns, the Commanders, and Saints in 5 of their last 6 weeks. They are looking like a damn good football team. Just yesterday, we were talking about, hey, can Matthew Stafford be put into this MVP conversation? Can Matthew Stafford really go into Detroit and upset the Detroit Lions in this potential playoff matchup that they could have in the first round? Can they? Can they? Go what? But guys, the LA Rams, they have not appeared on the top 10 all season long, and they come flying in at number 9, sitting at an 8-7 record. They do end the season on the road at the New York Football Giants, and then taking on one of the most overrated, mediocre teams in the NFL, in the San Francisco 49ers, to end out the season. That game will probably end up as a win as well, because it's going to probably be a first-round playoff preview. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just stating facts. But right now, guys, the LA Rams do come in at number 5. And can you guys believe this? Like, they're sitting at second in the West right now. They are sitting at second in the West. What? Slow it down, baby. But speaking of the West has a team that has been, do I want to say exposed? Do I want to say this team has, they've been on this hype train for like a little while. This team has been sliding by the seat of their pants. But Monday, this team got exposed. Monday, this team's offense is like, damn, maybe we're not that good. Their defense held their own. Their defense was put in very particular situations 5 or 6 times in that game. But they come back, they ultimately did lose the game. But coming in at number 8 are the San Francisco 49ers. The San Francisco 49ers are the biggest fallers this week. They fall from a number 3 power ranked team to number 8. Why do I have them dropping this far? Because the last time the 49ers lost a game like this, injury plagued game, just looked sloppy, didn't really look good. Bada bing, bada boom, they lose 3 games in a row. Well, guess what? Brock Purdy is air quote injured again, right? Let's go ahead and use those air quotes very loosely. Injured. He got benched. Trent Williams did get hurt. Last time Trent Williams got hurt, 3-game losing streak. Deebo Samuel did come out a little banged up as well. Last time he got banged up, 3-game losing streak. Well, guess what, guys? They play the Commanders. A Commanders team that is pretty gritty, especially at home. They battled the Eagles twice. They have, they come back and battled the Jets last week. Yes, it was just the Jets, but they were down, 21-0, 17-0 in the first quarter. Come back and damn near won that game. But guys, the 49ers are a team right now that I believe it was Ant said it the best. The blueprint has been laid out to beat them. The blueprint has been laid out to beat them. And right now, the 49ers are licking their wounds. They're like, man, we just got smacked in the face by an AFC team. By an AFC team that we thought we could beat in the Super Bowl. But they literally just bad baby, right? The only bright side of that whole entire football game was their defense. Yes, their offense gave up 5 interceptions in that game, and they were within the 24 or 5 times after those interceptions, meaning the Baltimore Ravens. The defense did hold their own for a little while, right? Didn't give them like a bunch of points, and they only lost by 14, so there's a silver lining maybe in all of it. But the 49ers are a team that is, they are exposed. They are exposed. They are going to end the season out of losing 3 out of 4. Let's just be honest. Their only win might come over the Rams, the Commanders next week. Then lose to the Rams twice. Sorry, Hoffy. Your boys are just not very good. And then Hoffy says, you F in putting the Niners not in the top 5, I come after you. Hoffy's mad. They outgained and outran and outpassed the Ravens. They will not have another 5 interception game. This is a bad pick. You know why they outgained, outran, and outpassed the Ravens in that game? It's because the Ravens started on their 20-yard line like 8 times in a row. When you only got to go 20 yards to score a touchdown, to score points, you're not going to get that many yards. So look past those stats. And he says, we're not going to have another 5 interception game. Well, to be determined. To be determined. If you play the Rams and my boy Aaron Donald starts to go off on you, baby, Brock Purdy starts to pee down his pants a little bit, watch out. 6 interceptions again coming. Actually, Hoffy, you are right. They will not have another 5 interception game. It'll be a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 interception game. They will never have another 5 interception game ever again. It's either going to be 4 or 8. 4 or 8. Hoffy says, if I'm the Lions, I don't want to see the Rams. I'd rather play the Cowboys. Facts. Rams are dangerous. And they were coming in at number 9. Hoffy, you are exactly right. We actually spoke on this yesterday or Monday. I can't remember for sure. But I said the winner of if the Rams and the Lions play each other in the first round of the playoffs, the winner of said game will make it to the NFC Championship game. It's going to be a great storyline. Matthew Stafford goes in there and beats his old team. Jared Goff beats the team that thought had nothing left, right? It is going to be a great storyline for either team. So yeah. So just to recap, guys, coming in at number 10, we do have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Coming in at number 9, we do have the one and only LA Rams with the dark horse MVP Matthew Stafford, says Hoffy. Ooh. Then coming in at number 9, we do have the San Francisco 49ers. And then coming in at number 7 are the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles actually drop again in this week's power rankings because of their lackluster ability against the New York Football Giants. Yes, the Philadelphia Eagles are 11-4. Yes, the Philadelphia Eagles did snap their 3-game losing streak with losses over the 49ers, Cowboys, and Seahawks. They had a tough gauntlet of a game through there. Like they played the Cowboys, Chiefs, Bills, 49ers, Cowboys, Seahawks. It was a tough gauntlet. All primetime games. Very, very, very tough, right? But when it comes down to it, the Philadelphia Eagles are a team that has not been able to close out a game all season long. The Philadelphia Eagles have been a team that has kind of been like, right? They are a team that every time you think they are a shell of them old selves, they go and they give up 25 points to the Giants. not only to the Giants, but to a third-string quarterback. The Giants benched their backup quarterback at halftime, and old Tyrod Taylor comes in and damn near wins that game. Guys, the Philadelphia Eagles are nothing like they were last season. 5 brand new defensive starters, new offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator, basically brand new secondary, and right now the cracks of the Philadelphia Eagles are starting to show. The cracks of the Philadelphia Eagles are starting to show. Even despite the win over the Giants, look at that post-game locker room. You know, they're all dejected. They are all dejected. They are tired, and they're almost like, man, we want this season to be over. We don't care about nothing in this season. Our back-to-back Super Bowl run, it's over, baby. It's over. But coming in at number 7 are the Philadelphia Eagles. Coming in at number 6, this is a team that has, it seems like every AFC team has lost their starting quarterback so far this season. This team is no different. They're not on their backup quarterback. They're not on their third-string quarterback. They're on a quarterback that wasn't even on a team 4 weeks ago, signed him off the couch, and that is the Cleveland Browns. Coming in number 6 are the Cleveland Browns, sitting at 10-5, second in the AFC North right now. Guys, the Cleveland Browns are a team that I feel is legitimately shocking everybody right now. They are legitimately like, man, how is this team doing anything? Their $250 million quarterback played 3 games this season, out with a shoulder injury. DTR, supposed to be the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that is just like Deshaun Watson, come in and shits the bed. PJ Walker, oh, he could do something, right? He held him close, benched. Insert 36-year-old Joe Flacco. Joe, the kingdom's yours, my man. Figure it out. The man loses to the Rams, gets sent back down to the practice squad. They bring him back up. He wins. Send him back down to the practice squad. We're like, what is going on with these guys? Bring him back up. He wins again. He signs a 1-year deal for like $3 million. Basically $70 million per win. And here we are. Number 6 in the NFL Week 17 power rankings. And let's not forget that they've lost their starting running back like Week 3 in Nick Chubb. When we talk about injuries, this team has been hit in the face 3 or 4, 5, 6 times. And oh, by the way, they traded off Jonathan People-Jones earlier this season, or during the Halloween trade deadline, to the Detroit Lions. We thought they were wrapped up, bowing it up, and saying, we're done for the season. Bada bing, bada boom, number 6 in the power rankings. Number 6, baby. Can you guys wrap your heads around this right now? Wrap your heads around this. Let's recap the bottom 5. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers making their second appearance in this year's NFL power rankings. The Rams coming in at number 9, making their first appearance in this year's power rankings. The 49ers coming in at number 8, dropping. Number 7 are the Philadelphia Eagles. And at number 6 are the Cleveland Browns. Hoffy says, Playoff Joe is a bad man. When he's carried by a defense, he is. So, guys, let's skip number 5. Let's skip 4. Let's skip number 3. Hell, let's skip number 2. Let's go to number 1. Any change? Any surprise? No, Baltimore Ravens are number 1 right now. Repeat from last week, the Baltimore Ravens are coming in at number 1. The only thing I was worried about the Baltimore Ravens on Monday Night Football last week was the simple fact that they had 5 turnovers, and I think they only scored on 3 of them. There was 3 touchdowns on them, right? They scored some field goals, like, obviously, but the scoring was a little bit of, right? But the Ravens are the best team in the NFL right now. Put some respect on their name. Bada bing, bada boom. The Baltimore Ravens are number 1. So that leaves it with number 5, number 4, number 3, and number 2. There are teams that we have not seen yet. We have not seen the Kansas City Chiefs. We have not seen the Miami Dolphins. We have not seen the future Super Bowl champions and then Dallas Cowboys. We have not seen the Miami Dolphins. Where do you guys think those teams lie? I named you 5 teams. There's only four spots. Spoiler alert, Kansas City Chiefs are not a top 10 team right now. They're playing some of the worst football I have seen at the Kansas City Chiefs in the last 5-6 years. Hell, maybe even 10 years. Go back to Alex Smith, Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill like last year together. They are not playing good football right now. But you know who is playing good football right now? I'm talking about damn good football right now. And that is our number 2 team, and that is the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are playing some damn good football right now. They went through a little bit of a skid earlier this season when they played, like when they lost to the Packers, they lost to the Bears, they had a 21-point lead over the Saints, and they let the Saints come back, and they had to get a last-second field goal to win that game, right? Then they beat down the Broncos. Finally won a division, beating the Minnesota Vikings, but they do play the Cowboys and Vikings in back-to-back weeks here. But coming in at number 2 are the Detroit Lions. They might be, do I dare say it, the favorite in the NFC to go to the Super Bowl. Do I dare say it, might win 2-3 playoff games this season? Might. There's another team out there, and that team comes in at number 4. That's the Dallas Cowboys. Speaking of struggling, this Dallas Cowboys team right now is on a 2-game losing streak. They have lost to the Buffalo Bills and lost to the Miami Dolphins in back-to-back weeks. Buffalo Bills, it was all kind of a perfect storm, right? They just locked up the division. It was raining. It was just, man, we're on the road. Who wants to go to New York? It is what it is. Then they go to Miami, and they battle Miami. And, you know, they played well. 22-20, Miami Dolphins win. Very, very good game. Cannot take away from them whatsoever. And that means that number 3 are the Miami Dolphins. This team has gone up. All season long, the Miami Dolphins have been proving that they have one of the most prolific offenses in the league, and now all of a sudden their defense is clicking. When you can shut down the high-flying mighty Dallas Cowboys and hold them to 20 points, look out, baby. The Miami Dolphins have won 5 of their last 6. The only loss coming to the Tennessee Titans on Monday Night Football. Bada bing, bada boom. They do play the Ravens this week on Monday night, or is it Monday Night Football? I think it's Monday Night Football. No, it's not. It's New Year's Eve. 1 o'clock game. They didn't flex that game. That's stupid. Miami versus Ravens. Battle of number 1 and number 3 season, and then they play the Buffalo Bills to end the season. Ant says, where did I miss? Ant, you missed the greatest spectacle of all time. You missed your Baltimore Ravens not only being a top 5 team, not only being a top 3 team, not number 2, but the best team in the NFL right now going into week 17, or the Baltimore Ravens. Javi doesn't like it. Javi says, you know what? Screw you. I can't wrap my head around it because you're wrong, Javi says. But we're going to recap the top 10. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are coming in at number 10. Coming in at number 9 are the LA Rams. Number 9, falling like a brick from the top of Shirt Mitten Bridge of the San Francisco 49ers. 3 losses in a row coming, baby. Number 7 are the Philadelphia Eagles. Number 6, Cleveland Browns. Number 5, Buffalo Bills. Number 4, the future Super Bowl champions of the 24-23 NFL season are the Dallas Cowboys. Number 3, Miami Dolphins. And then coming in at number 2 are the Detroit Lions. And the best team going into week 17 of the NFL season of 2023 are the Baltimore Ravens. Guys, that is going to be it for today's Power Rankings show. I got to cut it a little short because I got stuff to do. It's holiday week. It is what it is, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. East Coast time, right here on Facebook.com. And, of course, YouTube, Cop Tom, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all the good stuff as well. Thank you to All J Steel, alljsteel.com. Check him out, guys. See you tomorrow. Same time, same place. We out.